Yo guys, and we're back with a Telltale series. This time it's gonna be Game of Thrones. Yes, there is a Telltale series about it. I've only seen PewDiePie playing the first episode, but he at the time, I don't know right now. It didn't, how do you say it? He hadn't watched the show yet. So, maximize your game experience, okay. I have to log in into my account for 1 second. So, you know how this is going to be. I'm going to take out my my screen from my PlayStation. So yeah, he hadn't seen the series, so he didn't understand what was happening. But I have seen everything, so I'm gonna understand. So basically, it's like a side story of the actual series. I guess. It happens in the same town, in the same time, in the same everything. But you follow different characters. But you also see characters from the show, as Daenerys, as everyone, Jon Snow. You see basically everyone, but you follow different characters. So season finale. Okay, I don't want season finale. Episode 6 is available. Also, this has 6 episodes. All right. Let's go. I want to check the. I want to check the subtitles because most of the times, yeah, subtitles are off. So let's do this. I kind of remember the episode 1. So like I said, I think I only saw him play the first episode. So that means there will be 5 new episodes for me. So, okay, Game of Thrones Season 1, Season 2 is not out yet, I guess. Episode 1, Iron from Ice, purchase and install, okay. Okay, can I start playing? Okay, okay, I have to come here to play. Alright. Begin episode 1. The Northers will never forget. Tyrion Lannister. You see, there's like characters as Tyrion Lannister. So you haven't watched Game of Thrones? Go and watch Game of Thrones. You are in for one of the best series ever. If you have watched it, well, welcome. You're gonna play the game. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by warring rifles houses, seek to claim Forrester's ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Toon 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 toon.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout he fluffed off for hours. Another war to pray. Two weddings brought on by beheadings and dying hiccups for me. Two weddings brought on by
Hey, what's up? I'm okay today. Sorry for the delay.
Jamie Lannister.
Only now I am.
Oathbreaker. Brought to his
So
knees
Garrett
by the men
Tuttle,
of the
squire to
North.
Lord Forrester.
Set free by the women.
Hey,
He'd
everyone.
think
Hey.
he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
So I better clean it. Clean it. X to pick the sword.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be
okay.
happy with blood and brain.
Shut up. I can do it
A
without
proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You
like it myself
never have a
someday.
sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're
Don't
being
be an
honest,
arse. Why not?
Yeah, just a
I will.
squire.
You'll see.
I will. You'll see.
of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Funny.
Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the king's
Silence
lair
is
to
always a
Springwood.
valid
He
option.
was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
Let him finish.
Next, he'll tell
King
us
is
he
lying,
talked
so
Tyrion
what really
too.
happened?
So what really happened?
Someone caught
So
him,
what
I
really
suppose.
happened?
Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye.
Yeah.
And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks. You do
Good
it. I don't
job.
take orders from you.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Oh, right.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup.
Drunk,
Tonight we
drunk people.
celebrate.
Fetch your cup. He's like, go dog, fetch.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
To Robb Stark, the king in the north.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
We go to Castle Iron from Ice. Winter is coming. The north remembers.
The North remembers!
Aye! I love this. I'm already loving this. I miss
my
Game of Thrones so
I
much.
need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
What do you mean?
It's been on my mind for a while now.
I've done nothing with me, my
Something
lord.
must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Oh,
How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
I seek nothing. I want to fight to honor this
serve me
noble
well.
house.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard.
Whoa!
Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
From Lucas Squire, I won't let you down.
Your
It's
hard
long
work
overdue.
has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
I think we follow like 3 characters. We placed
Fetch
3
us more
different
wine.
characters.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up
No
to
problem,
you?
do it yourself, fine, but you owe me.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Yeah, I'm not a squire anymore, my friend.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord.
Ah, he's
Let
gonna
him
be
fetch
pissed
his own
off.
wine.
Just do the
What?
work. It could be worse.
He's
Shut
a
up.
drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the 7 kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
We're no different. Shut your mouth. Who doesn't love bacon?
Not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires
that's
for
you.
life. Pulling wine around a fucking
Enough
wedding.
wine. You'll get there. Not me. I
What a
got
waste of
promoted.
fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Gerard the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle
Maybe
is has
you
nothing
stop
to do with it.
He's
whining.
got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he?
You'll get
Sure
there.
It didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
How much further? The twin stronghold of House Frey, the Red Wedding. Oh, this is during the Red Wedding. Oh ho ho ho
Take
ho.
your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Very nice night for a
Often he finds a willing
wedding.
husband for one of his daughters.
It's a shame
Don't
we
expect
can
me to
stop
carry
it
it
now.
for you, Sir Gerard. What? What's wrong?
Are they going to recreate?
You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Warlord first and save Bowen.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! That scared the hell out of me! Oh my gosh! Roderick! Alright.
A gift from the king!
What do you mean a gift from the king? Get out of here! Oh, okay. Understood. How about you grab one sword and do something?
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Don't shoot that one. That one doesn't deserve shooting. Oh my god.
Look out!
Run! I don't know where you are going, but alright. Crawl forward to safety. Trying to. Don't see much safety around here. Not me. Not me. Kick you. Someone needs to save me. Oh my god, gonna get stabbed by horse. Says I wasn't watching who killed. Oh my. Okay, wasn't the one that got killed before. Jesus Christ. Okay, he got smashed by the horse.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
The first thought that I tried to save me is gone.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him. I had to leave him.
Speak up, boy.
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Quickly! What? Grab that sword! Sword. Can you grab it now? Oh, good.
You fucking traitor!
Very good time to be watching.
While there's still time.
Oh my god, everybody's dying.
7 hells.
Now what to do? You're wounded. We have to keep moving.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run fight!
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Just a sword.
You have
You
to
must
go.
leave now. I will do as you command. I won't leave you.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
He will remember
Tell
that.
your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
I will.
No one but
I
him.
will be
Do you
remember
understand?
that if
You must
he
swear. Tell
dies
only
now.
your
North
Uncle
Grove,
Duncan.
my uncle. I swear that
Future
I
of the
will.
house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Oh my god, he's grabbing his sword by his hand. How will he remember that if he's dead? Holy Amatriciana, oh my god. Yeah, don't run faster, you don't need to. Trophy earned through the night. Wow, there's a theme song. Yeah, perfect to keep me copyrights in shoes. Yeah, go ahead. Just shoot out the theme song of Game of Thrones. Why not? Yeah, exactly. Really cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of the best theme songs that I ever heard. Yeah, really cool. I'm just trying to talk, but I already know it's gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, oh, sure, for sure, 100% sure. So the game begins in what, season 3 probably? If it's the Red Wedding is season 3, season 4. I think season 3. I don't remember. I don't have the perspective on the seasons, honestly. Only now that I know what's happening. I even thought that the last series that's coming out was season 9 or season 8. Whatever. You see? Alright. That is done. Episode 1, Iron from Ice. How do you go from one to another? I have no idea. But we're going Iron from Ice. Forester Lands, the King's World. Everything in Game of Thrones is really confusing, so I hope that I can understand a little bit better with this game, which will be nice. Look around. Okay, I know how these games work already. Can we have a little bit of bacon? No, I think we can't. Blood. Look at.
Blood. Fresh.
Fresh blood. That's fresh blood. Maybe from the attack bit. But that big. Let's look at that. That's just so amazing. The characters in the game looks like some artwork or something. It's cool that because The Walking Dead looks like straight out of the comic books. Game of Thrones, this looks like straight out of, I don't know, pictures or something, like art.
That's Father's car.
That's Father's car. Oh, he's going home.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Lord Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Phew. They killed my father.
Move along, boy. There's
of
nothing
course.
for you here.
Is it not?
Father.
I said move on.
Draw a sword, get to your
Unless you want
father.
to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester Squire.
I am.
Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard?
The Starks are dead.
Not all of
Where'd
them.
you get that sword?
Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it.
Out here by himself?
Probably a deserter.
You didn't just find it, which means you must have stolen it.
Oh, here we
That
go.
sword's too big for you, boy.
I was going to say
You
that.
can barely pick it up.
That sword must be really heavy.
My land.
This is Bolton land now, boy.
My
Lord
land.
Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't see that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
No, you will not. Come get it. Fuck. You will have it.
Fuck you.
Go! Oh my god, that's gonna be a hell of a match for me.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Okay, there goes the sword.
You really are a pig.
I prefer the... Oh my god! There we go. Oh my god, he's got... I mean, he's a squire. Okay, I understand that he doesn't know how to fight. Wah! Oh, Jesus Christ! Why does everybody stab everyone in their legs? That's the most painful thing ever.
Please. I beg of you.
Nope.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
You know what? I don't really care. I don't really care.
Lord Whitehill will
I
see
don't
you
really
hang
care.
for this. That much
Trophy
I
earned.
promise.
Justice or mercy? Please remember what you did. Yeah, now run. Don't care about you. I
Father?
really don't.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
No, she's dead.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
You already killed 2 of them, I guess. But for sure they had orders. I don't know the exact orders. Iron Rat. Stronghold of House Forster.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
For a few
My
bacon.
sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maester.
I will not need them for nothing, but okay. Thank you.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Oh.
Your
Save my
justice
leg.
was swift.
At least it
Some
wasn't
will
a
call it
zombie.
vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I
I
can't
had
say
no
I would have
choice.
done
I'd
any
do it
different than
again.
you.
It was justice.
But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
I know.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
I know how this works. Sure of it. Oh my god, what do you want me to do? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell? Why?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man.
What do you do now? We
Poor
can defend
Roderick,
that
a serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
It already hurts me a lot.
Hold this for
don't
me,
worry.
will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself.
I
He
was
was as
given
good with a
that-
sword
that's
as
not
any
what
man I've
happened.
seen.
That was
It's
nothing
unfortunate
to
the
do.
Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine he'd be pretty good with a sword.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell
It's
you?
from my uncle, the North Grove.
He said, the North Grove could never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting. Perhaps it's more than just a myth. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first.
What do you
See
mean
if
I
you can put
revealed
any
a
weight on that
secret?
leg.
Was it a secret?
Go on.
Alright.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Let the blood circulate then. Can I walk faster? Yeah, I can. R2 to walk faster. The Lord's share. Not a faster, but it's good. It's good, it's good. That's word though. We have to learn how to
The
use it.
Ironwood Grove.
Cool, cool. Are you gonna move? Alright. What should we see? Tapestry.
Mira. Still in King's
Mira.
Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan.
Talia and Ethan.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Guess so.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Yeah, I guess not.
Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Everyone died in the Red Wedding. Jesus. Even behind the
You
scenes.
seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Disgusting creatures, but yeah. As you wish. They are disgusting. Healing herbs. Should I take
This
those?
might help.
Oh, alright. Talk to the master when you finish. Alright. I think that's all.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
I told you. I'm not the weakling like the other ones. I'm strong. I'm stronger.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
I've already walk. I wanna talk to you, babe.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right,
I'm gonna take
that
it
belongs
with
to
me.
Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Wow. I'm surprised it still manages
Did your leg feel weak?
to exist.
I just wanted to ask you.
Can I leave now? Why do the White Wheels hate us? Who is the new lord? Never
Why
mind.
do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe
Hate
to
the
say the
Forresters.
feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well,
Yeah.
here we are.
I know.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
And where's Ethan? Ethan is just a
At the
blank
Citadel,
bland
I swore
name
an oath to serve whichever noble house I was
for
assigned.
this time.
Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is
I mean Roderick
challenging.
and blah blah and then
There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
yeah, he might have a different saying.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He
Yeah,
prefers
they're
not to be
always
disturbed while
indisposed.
practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your
Can I
leg
go
will be
now?
fine. Only time will tell, but
Who's that
Lady
guy?
Forrester.
Oh,
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
I have a
Talia
feeling
asked to see you.
she's girls
Garrett,
are going to die.
I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family
has been murdered? Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. Off to bed now. Hurry on.
How old is she? How old am I? She looks
Garrett
like a
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester
You
would
loved
like
his
to know
family. He was a hero. He saved my life.
whatever you can recall.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos.
Nothing could have saved them.
But if
He
you
was
can
too
remember
little.
anything, I'm
Man,
sure Lady
fought
Forrester would
valiantly.
like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he
Give her
passed?
the sword to
If
North
you can
Grove.
remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan.
Why this guy?
This was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with
Ramsay
Ramsay
Snow.
Snow, the bastard.
So everyone that's a
Garrett,
bastard
you understand what this means. You
is
killed a
called,
Bolton,
like,
and Ramsay
Snow or
Snow will want his
something like
retribution.
that, right?
We're the ones that should be
They
demanding
killed my fellow. They
retribution.
attacked me. Ramsay
This
Snow is
happened
coming.
on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already.
We need to be
You ask
smart.
too
Let's
much
demand
of
He
justice. They
deserves to be
deserve to
heard.
die.
It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Why'd you look at me?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
And they
I'm
will
afraid
do
it's
that
a
either
risk
way.
we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Bro,
Duncan,
let him come. He can't
The
send me
boy
away.
has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're
Where?
sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing
Whoa.
wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid
My
it's
place
the
is
only
here. I'm
solution.
not a criminal.
Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it
Not
doesn't seem
afraid.
fair, but it is what's best.
If I say I'll get murdered or something?
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Of course they will. Oh, Mamma Mia Pizzeria, this is beautiful, isn't it?
Were it up to
Everyone
me,
wants me
I'd
dead
gladly
already.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men
You're all I have
volunteered
left,
for the
I'll do
war.
what's best.
His
I
own
was the right
great-uncle
in
was a
the
ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I understand. I do understand
I've been
that.
waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Oh, so I was
Most
only
don't
supposed
even
to
know
tell
it
him.
exists.
I
They think it's
don't
just a
even-
myth made
okay.
up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
I told Maester Ortengrin and Lady Forrester.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
I didn't know
speak
that.
with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I completely missed a part of that only being a message for you. From my uncle.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember,
I
you
know
represent
that
House
the Forrester
Forrester.
said
Your actions at the wall will reflect
with
the
no-
honor
I'll
and
make you
dignity
proud.
of the
That's
house.
true.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
I knew something about this and the message in my uncle. I didn't know it was just meant for him. Alright.
Garrett, wait!
Necklace.
Be safe.
I will. We're going to the wall! Woohoo! Big adventures will meet us there. Trophy earned, a long road ahead. Chapter 3, Chapter 4.
Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. You're gonna play as Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could
Oh,
you?
but Ethan is a kid.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to
You
him.
found me, I'm
Ethan's
over here.
fine.
I'll win.
He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Are you not really?
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Wow,
she's perfectly
we talked about
safe,
dying.
I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. Oh,
Garrett is smart. He won't get hurt.
Nice.
Garrett is strong.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He won't get hurt.
You got hurt by those Whitehill men.
No
one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Well,
he
he's just a kid.
milksop.
I'll have him
Sir
punished.
Royland
I
forgets
don't
himself.
care what he said.
After all, you were the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Hey, it doesn't sound very good,
Ethan,
no.
you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught
That's
Roderick
true.
and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to
Whoa. Yeah, not like that, mate.
Do you
Put
remember
that
when
stick
we were
down,
young?
you might hurt me.
We all used to play here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
You were
It's so much
headbutting
fun.
your
But
father's
then-
testicles.
Well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Well, that's life for you.
Promise me you won't be like that, please.
When
Just
you're not
be
kids
you.
anymore.
I like you the way you are.
I have
know
no
a
idea
lord has
what's
many
my personality.
responsibilities, but
I
you
don't
don't
want
need
to
to
change.
be
I
like
may
them.
have to change.
It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Yep, that's true.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Exactly, I can have you executed right
Everyone will
now.
have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If
No.
only it were that simple.
Only if I want
It would be
you
nice
to
if
have
someone
as
did what
many
I
as you
wanted
like.
for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
You Brian will
Lord
remember
Ethan,
that.
you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I thought I was the Lord. I thought no one was supposed to give me orders. Alright.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We
course
really
he is.
must go.
It's your decision.
Go with
You are the
him.
Lord.
Stay here. Remind him
I
of
will.
his Lord.
I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
I might remind you, Sir Royland. I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
Ah.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
It's stupid and strange. I know the roads used to be like this, but I mean, he's just a kid. It's not because he has the title that he can be.
They showed up unannounced.
pushed
Lord
away.
Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash.
What do I?
Things are bad enough
tell
as
him
it
to go
is.
away. I can handle this.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Alright, let me see if I can do something. I think this might be dangerous. So let's calm him down. Let's calm him down.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this
Don't
day
let me
all
die,
my
the hero.
life.
Don't test me, how dare you.
Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Why would you want bread and salt?
No courtesies.
Calm yourself,
I should have
politics. Fetch some
expected
bread
as
and
much.
salt.
Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill.
Fetch him.
I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Ho ho ho.
And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Hey, please,
Lord
that's
Ethan,
we all
you're
serve the
losing
Bolton.
control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
I didn't choose anything. Didn't choose, yeah. What's wrong?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace,
Oh,
as his
that
lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked.
That's not what happened. He was only defending himself. You murdered his family.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your
He
name.
did as man, and they attacked
And
first.
you
How
are
do you
the
answer for your man?
Lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's
Alright.
the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice.
I knew that.
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Who's
what
Roose
kind of
Bolton?
fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh no. There we go. I remember this.
Lady
It's
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says
Thank you for coming. I've heard enough.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You are Craven. Do as you like. We're in the right.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Lord White Whale will remember that. Screw you! Go home! Get away from here.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives.
Trophy and defiance or
Prepare
diplomacy.
a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Alright. Oh, I think we did good. I guess, I don't know.
Your sister can help us.
King's Landing. Ooh.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Mira
favor.
Forster, Red
And Lady
Keep,
Marjorie's
King's
betrothal
Landing.
to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
So we follow the Forsters. Alright. We're a lady now. Look at that. So 3 or 4 characters, I'm not sure. Or as many characters as you'd go. Carver,
Ethan made this for me.
Aaron. Ethan. Who is this one? Younkish coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a
Also,
strange place.
she was taken to here. Aye, garden.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Lady Marjorie.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Cool. And we have a letter here.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city.
Oh yeah,
I
she
do wish
is.
you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you,
It's
and I
like
look forward to
painting.
the day you can.
Alright. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
I wish you can probably call Brazier. Not walking, my lord. This looks like, yeah, painting. That's it. Walking Dead is comics. This one is like painting, which is nice. I like the styles. They changed this. Batman was also
It troubles me to
comics.
even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Hey, who is it? Should I answer the door? Should I not answer the door?
One moment.
One moment, he's at the door right now.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who's the guy?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who's the guy?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm alright,
you
I'm
seem
fine.
rather
I'd
upset.
rather not say.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
And that's bad?
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaid. It is widely known I do. This is not a good time.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
I don't know why I'm not trusting him right now. I'm not trusting a peasant. There we go.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us
She's
to
very
talk.
early.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
I wonder if there's some nudity in this game. I mean, there's a lot in Game of Thrones. We should say that.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Yeah,
To have a
you are the
handmaiden from the
queen.
north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Of course she did.
She was very
I'm
pleased
no
with herself.
traitor. How did you respond? Why would
Her
she do
face
that?
was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What would I say? I'll do as you
I
ask.
cannot afford any conflict with
nothing to
Cersei with the
apologize.
wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
Tja.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Are you joking with
See
me?
if the Queen Regent is ready
I'm gonna
to
get
receive
myself
us.
killed. There's no way I can appease Cersei. Are you crazy? It's never gonna happen. What are you looking at? I'll punch you in the gut.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay, I get it, I guess.
Good luck.
I mean, it doesn't matter what I say. I know what's gonna happen with your marriage, Madam Marjorie. Oh, Tyrion. It's so cool to see this character there.
You can do this.
I can do this, I know, babe. Dun 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 dun. Wow, that is so cool, mate. Look at that. Hey guys, how are you?
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Tyrion
Aren't
is
you looking
looking
lovely
very
this
strange.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
He looks rather big
With your
for
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of
someone
House Forrester.
who should be so small. Stand tall, boy, kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl
The
knows her
Queen is
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord
We serve
Forrester.
King Joffrey.
He's not here,
Our
is
loyalty
he?
never
She is.
wavers to the one true
The girl
king.
can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
Alright.
A house of traitors.
They are not, they are, were Ardens, I agree, Your Honor.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
At least we
Perhaps too
pleased
clever for
her.
her own good.
The girl did
Your
name
answer did not
Joffrey as the
satisfy
one
her.
true
Of course not! I knew it! I knew you wouldn't! I just
Is your
wanted
house
to...
willing to swear fealty
piss
to
her off.
your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh, also serve the king. But we still New Order, absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
I don't have enough time to make decisions. Jesus. Especially when I'm talking with Cersei.
There are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Oh my god, that's Mork, I don't like that.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
I knew it, I knew it. Tyrion is
is
thinking exactly the same as me.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it. I won't judge her. She only followed her heart.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
I like Cersei's character, but
you are a girl from the north here in
there's the but.
One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Oh my god, these questions.
Answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Oh my god,
that was a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I have to pay attention to these
My sense
scenes.
is this girl will say almost anything
badly
to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh my god.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I never paid so much attention to a game like this. Oh my. Talking to Cersei is like a game.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Of course you did.
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, my fancy.
These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite
I was tempting to please her. It was for me.
I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your Ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei.
Of course
Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you. and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes, I am.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now,
I
if
am
you
a
excuse
brave
me,
little
I promised
girl.
Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine
meet
await
again.
my
Thanks for
arrival.
the advice. Goodbye.
The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I have to put myself in this season because I'm too ahead of my time. This happens this happens too much in the past. Can't rather remember everything that I... So Marjorie is still to
Mira,
marry
I was worried.
marry Joffrey.
How was it? Cersei has a way
Not
of
so
looking
great.
at you,
It went
so you're
well.
nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it.
It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Difficult, yeah, she is. She intimidated the hell
Lady
out of me.
Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble. Put it
Which I
back.
doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
Of course we are. Or you are.
Perhaps
or you
Lady
want
Marjorie
to.
could make the right
That's a lot of
introductions.
grapes.
Who
Look
knows?
at that. Are
We
those
might
fake?
meet our future
For real.
husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
Oh, no.
And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Oh,
I
what's
would
that
marry
disgusting
him.
face?
Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
I will slap the hell out of you.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Why would that be a perfect
Sir
match?
Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
We're just having fun.
Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
But...
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
What about you?
I'm just
I
glad
know.
it's over.
I
King's
know it wasn't
Landing
so
can
good
be
for you, but-
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to
asked-
please
you
or
asked
some
it for-
perceived slight to smooth over.
From me.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
With what? Sarah is right, it's hard to please. It only matters what you say.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for her help, do not ask for her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on.
Can you stop the Boltons? Can you stop Ramsay?
Ask.
Could Joffrey, my mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too
You're
well.
You're saying a lot. My mother insisted.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Is it that dire?
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
I know. Don't fear, Cersei. This is the only way. You're adored by the king.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironwood.
That is true.
I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
As I said, we all know it's gonna happen.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
So that would mean that my family would be protected by the queen, by the crown. Yeah. King's Road, Wolfswood. Why?
7 elves.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, it's
Did you know
the
my
Bolton.
ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Not Bolton, it's Ramsay Snow.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
It's always the same who tries
He
to
does
look
now.
at me.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
There's nothing here, boss.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh my god. Wow, I escaped that. I mean, you wouldn't help for me to run. I mean, they have horses and everything. What would you want me to do? Run where? Get out of here. What did he draw on his chest? Probably this? Probably a cross? He looks like he was skinned. Okay, he was skinned. Alright. Alright, that is masterpiece. Well, when is this over? I think it's gonna be over real soon.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young, and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was
Why would
fair
they call
and
me?
wise,
I want to be like him.
and courageous in
Martha.
battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Who would I choose?
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord.
Whoa.
We need his judgment.
For what?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Why did you kick him? We need my judgment. Who is this man?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet.
Oh.
thief. Eric was supposed to be
Slapping
guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Why did you do it? He stole from us? Is Sir Royland mistaken?
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not two coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Whoa.
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Together we survive. Then you admit the crime, calm yourself.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Yeah, everybody goes to the hall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
I think I'll send him to the wall.
Lord, my family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Trophies earned, a lord's judgment. What do you want me to do?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Was I right? It was my duty. It didn't bother me.
It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Oh, I have to choose my uncle or the other one.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice.
Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Oh gosh, I have no idea what can I do. Ironhood shield. Who should I choose for my sentinel?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength.
Oh.
And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget.
What will be brought? Where's Ash's name? I'm honored.
You know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so...
I made you feel bad?
Yeah.
It's not even open
Someday,
love.
I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man?
I must
Everyone
enforce
keeps
our
talking
rules.
about
It's not
them.
our enemy.
Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood.
Yeah.
I'll find the men who took Roderick
Less
someday,
bucks.
and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Wow, pretty convicted there. Jesus. Ryan. Why are you sharpening that piece of wood? Don't smile at me like that, you're creeping me out.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Portcullis. Why are you looking at this? I have no idea. So I was right, wrong. I saw PewDiePie playing more than one episode. I remember. I remember more than this.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Where are you going? Why are you packing?
First
We
light.
need you here.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him.
To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just
I
as
must be
well.
firm. I know what to say. I will be gentle.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Fine, just take me away. Jesus Christ. She's my sister, right?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Did nothing.
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Which father were here? What
Tell
would you
me.
do?
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's
Of
dependable
course.
and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
I already know those things. I don't need you to reinforce the things that I already know.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just
How
to be
long
sure.
could we last? Why are people
But it
starving?
doesn't look
Is
good.
anything else missing?
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Wow.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Ask him about Sentinels. Let him return to his duties.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay. Seems pretty sure of himself, I guess. Master. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let me talk with the other guy first. Goes around.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg? Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland.
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are your artifacts?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon
Oh,
me
really?
saying
Your
so,
words are wise. Thank you,
I
a
think
good
your
man.
father
I haven't
would be
made
proud.
up my mind, actually.
Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
He seems
Tonight,
strange.
at the
I don't
small
know.
council meeting.
He's like
Very
the
good.
game really wants
I
us
trust your judgment, my
to
lord.
judge Duncan. And I know he's going to be played like that.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
What if I tell the other guy as well? Can I like give him the bracer?
Slash and parry.
I can.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Well, not entirely, I suppose, but I'm still considering you for the job.
I see. Well, naming your sentinel is not to be taken lightly, my lord.
Of course.
You see that? I don't know, mate.
Slash
It
right.
seems
That means
strange.
now.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The
Oh,
wood may be
good, no.
black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
Really?
You can hardly
How
put
much
a
we
price
have
on your own
what's
life,
the more extortion?
or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust
how much-
can often
how
be
much is
sated by
that?
gifts and gold.
I guess. Yes. Can we go? Can we gather the small council? Why am I here? What can I see from here? Can I gather the small council now? Come on.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
This is not easy because Duncan is a good man and he's smart and stuff, but the other one is good at war and everything. God damn it. Can I
may
name
sit.
both of them?
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
The choice was clear. You are both worth it. There is no shame in losing.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan,
come
Tuttle,
on.
You will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
You make a fool of me, my lord. You
Why?
as much as promised it to me earlier.
That's quite enough. The matter is settled.
I did the same to Duncan. What do you want? What do you want from
Now,
me?
Sentinel,
Trophy earned.
what do you have to
Lord's
report of Ramsay Snow?
Depute.
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of?
Don't panic. It doesn't
We need to
scare me.
prepare for
We'll
the
deal
worst.
with it.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland.
Hey.
He named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen.
Stop this
He
big
cannot be trusted.
He's the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
I'm sure that episode
Sir
will
Royland
finish
is
very
clearly
soon,
able and
then
ready
I'm
to
going
take
to sleep.
up arms.
You
But
can't
the rest
sleep,
of our
but
soldiers
I
are
have
not.
to
We
go
need to take a cunning approach.
sleep.
Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
I understand both of them. That's
Thank
why
the
it's so
gods
difficult.
Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
We must be on the fat. What
I
do you
don't doubt
recommend?
she
There
did
must be
everything
another
within
way.
her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
And what does he want?
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We'll fight, we'll bargain.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
So I will
Ethan
get
has made
ready.
his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive
Oh,
me,
come
my
on.
lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
Why would I?
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the Ironwood, providing
you.
a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I have a feeling that Duncan will
There will
devastate
always be those who question your leadership.
Alongside me.
Which is why you need
even
allies
though
you can rely on.
I will
Family.
name him my sentinel.
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always
I
protected
hear
you and
what
your
you're
sister.
saying, but to exile them, you want him
And we
to
need
be
all
Lord?
the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles.
Ethan must fight. Resident
But
Evil
when
7.
Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was
Well,
furious.
I think there's no
but
dentist
you were
in
in
this
danger, and there
era.
was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities.
Alright.
But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that. But I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
So cool.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
We could lose
Ethan.
them both.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Lady Forrester will remember that.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Why you always like this with your hands? You look nervous doing that. Lady Marjorie's chambers, Red Keep, Kingsley. Come on, end already. Come on. The first episode, it's always bloody long. Take care of what? What is that?
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you.
I remember she's a snitch.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family.
I must do this myself.
I can't
Thanks for
imagine
offering.
how you must
Forget
feel.
what yours.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Something went wrong?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
How is Joffrey? What did he say? Is everything alright?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Of course
I'll
he was
need
not.
this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
What can I do to help my family?
He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
What are you going to say? Okay, we're going to say we couldn't help.
Milady.
Who's this
Begging
boy?
your
How
pardon,
long have you
lady.
been there? I can talk now. It's
I hope
good
I
to
didn't
see
frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
Alright.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me?
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Who would be willing to help me? That doesn't sound quite right. What you're looking at, and you and that armor of yours. Oh, but this episode is bloody long. Jesus. I think it's gonna be the last
He should
scene.
be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if
We will
needed.
prevail. I hope so. The gods will favor us.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh my god.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
Lord.
of
That's enough.
You can shut up.
Who is this little boy?
May I offer
Is he
bread and
lost?
salt?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood.
Your father will portray that no one
Doesn't
can
look
match
like
your
much.
skill. Don't you approve?
Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Jesus Christ.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for
Give
something
the
after
grove
all.
to the ground. Give Ramsay the grove.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer to you. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give them to you in tribute.
To me? That's very kind of you. Thank you. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
So, goddammit.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Let them be.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
Ho 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 ho.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
You just...
Here's the thing.
Kneeling.
I don't care about your loyalty.
Yep, I'm waiting
cave
for
a bunch of
the
trees
season
on
2.
some far off
I mean, I haven't played season 1 yet.
The crown, however,
that's why I'm
wants
playing it.
Whatever you've been supplying,
But I'm still waiting. Yeah.
for centuries.
I mean,
Ships,
this
shields,
game came out 2014. It has been 4
I
years.
expect you'll do the
and
same.
There's no news of season 2.
My father has promised as much.
Probably
as
it's
the king.
coming out after
You wouldn't want to make
season
him
8
liar,
comes out of
would you?
the TV show.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier did.
You're mistaken. What will has lied to you.
Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do.
Did I screw this
So
over
I've
by...
come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Of course you did.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about
This has
trees.
always been for us.
You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun.
little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Exactly, you see?
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
We'll bar the gates.
And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Yeah, of course not for you. How do they know if it does that?
You have a man
they
you
come
trust?
in.
My
I
son.
mean, if they're on the other side
Griff.
of the door.
Griff will lead the
Gate,
garrison.
whatever.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin,
gosh.
my lord.
Twin?
Ah, twin.
Really?
Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay.
Whoa! You protected
Aren't you
your
the
sister.
brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! What the fuck? No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Please, Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
No! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Wow. Perfect. Mwah. I protect my sister, I died. Trophy earned, the Lord's reception. Your story has begun. I know. Next time on Game of Thrones. Exactly the story that I was
Ethan
looking
sacrificed
forward.
himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Ooh, Jon Snow.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
Oh, that's Ryan.
We will be ready.
I remember we played as
Nothing
Ryan.
comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
I'm prepared. Now that Ethan died. Why is everyone dying? Trophy earned Squire. You are offline. Go online to see your stats. Why am I offline, my lady? I am not offline. Why does it say that I'm offline? I'm not offline. Now I can see it, I don't know why. Okay, you won 34.2% left Bowen behind. I don't care about that guy, he would have died either way. You win 62% swore loyalty to the king. You win 35% sent Eric to the wall. You win 69% picked Duncan as sentinel. I mean, come on. You win 50-50 met Ramsay in the Great Hall. Probably we shouldn't have. Okay, whatever, what is done is done. I don't really want to go back, and what is done, I can't change my choices. Okay guys, we're gonna say here, thanks a lot for joining me. If you didn't, like, subscribe, and see each other tomorrow for more stuff that I might play. Kisses, and stay awesome.